Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Yeti Edits here with my friend Mr. Eddie. Today we'll be breaking down Grand Theft Auto 5 from the official gameplay video put up on the Rockstar Games channel. And why don't you say hi, Mr. Eddie?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's Mr. Eddie. So, yeah, we'll be just basically breaking down each picture that we find that has something to do with the storyline or just something cool that we could talk about, I guess. So this is going to be live. We didn't plan. We didn't like sit here and watch this gameplay 27 times. Well, I've did in the past. Like I watched this gameplay 27 times already, but I didn't really study it. So this is basically going to be live. So won't we get started? Me. All right. Make sure you guys can hear it and everything. All right. Let me just stop it right here real quick. So we see a city with a blimp and some palm trees. And we see some, stuff down here. So that's basically already telling you. And we got some mountains and stuff in the background. So you can already tell that it's like a coastline kind of place. And they already said that in the video. But just, yeah. What do you think, Eddie? Mr. Eddie?
Basically, I just like everything that they've done with the game so far. Uh, it's changed so much since GTA 4, really. They've added so many more features.
Puberty dumb, right? They went to the biggest detail to put a crane up here, like, very cool. And you can see like a highway of some sort, and you see some sort of cars. Of course, there's going to be traffic lights.
With Grand Theft.
Alright, so we got a helicopter with a helipad already. Some more buildings. This building looks a little jagged, which looks really cool. We got a little thing right here, the little logo if you look where my mouse is. But that helicopter is probably going to be one of those ones that are really accessible. Me.
Auto 5. Rockstar have tried.
Alright, so they just showed you scuba diving with like torn down buildings in the ocean. So they've already shown you that they put a lot of effort into the underwaters too. So that's something really big from the past GTA.
To reimagine the open world game.
And then right here we see the desert area where Trevor lives with the trailers and the redneck-ish part. And we see a lot of mountains and hills in the background.
Just the amount of detail that they put into this game is just significant.
Oh my god, you have a bridge. It's going to be amazing. Like, you compare this to Saints Row 3's map and GTA 4 and just all these other games that are open sandboxes, this is most likely to be the most superior to any of them combined. Just all this detail, like to the road, to like the extra scenery, like the boxes. It's awesome.
In a number of ways.
And there's a plane with mountains and stuff in the background.
The game.
And you are controlling the airplane. As you could tell, there's a map right here.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that they changed the map up completely.
Yeah, and if you look, there's like wings, so like you know that you're in an airplane, which is pretty cool.
World is beautiful, massive.
Let me go back to that real quick.
The game world is.
There's like a dam right here. That's pretty cool that they put a dam. It's either a dam or some sort of bridge or something.
Beautiful, massive, and diverse.
Boat. Bridge.
A sprawling, satirical reimagining.
Up. Wait, what'd you say?
I said nothing new there with the water and the bridge and the boat and stuff.
Alright, so here we got the old classic, explicit kind of billboards, advertising stuff on the buildings.
Does that say hookah at the top?
I think it says hookah, yeah, hookah. And then we have all this right here, some advertisements, a nice taxi, and then we have some walking random pedestrian, looks like he's scratching his head. But yeah, we have some city lights, and something over here, a little text right there. So, I'm pretty sure that's, their name, like how it is in Hollywood to Hollywood. Only in this, it's going to be whatever.
Modern Southern California.
So here we are away from the city. So if you look at that view, you can tell that you're a nice way from the city. So they've made this map completely huge. And just the amount of detail right here, just this one little picture, it's just hard to take it all all in once.
Covering
All right.
And then that just tops it off.
So if you look at this, this is only showing you the right side of the map. There's a whole nother map up here, down here, and over there. So just remember that. And then there's even detail up here. So there's going to be gameplay, and there's going to be no limitations to when it gets up to this part right here. So you're gonna be able to go over here. So my first idea that popped in my head is I hope they have cheats so I can spawn an MGK so I can drive a giant dirt bike off this gigantic mountain. That's the only thing I can root for right now. But if you just look at this, like, it's amazing. If you can compare this to Grand Theft Auto 4 because they don't even have a they don't even have a hill in Grand Theft Auto, for God's sakes. And they went to a mountain. Like, holy shit, man, it's just crazy. And if you look right here, everything, you can tell that this is really high because this is all, you can't even tell what's down there. But the roads are pretty big, so pretty sure that's a highway or some sort. I don't see anything else, do you?
Hopefully they add some kind of skydive feature. So you can just...
I think I did, because it shows a guy skydiving. But do you see anything else that I don't?
No, I think you covered it.
Alright.
mountains and oceans, expensive stores and strip
Alright, let's go back to that. I was like straight fart my
malls. Expensive store.
Alright, so she just said expensive stores. And if you look on this map, there's a question mark. And usually when there's a question mark in the Grand Theft Auto 4, it's like an unknown contact. And yeah, so. And then over here there's an H, that must be a mission of some sort. And then there's the house, the crib. So there is cribs in this game, of course. Almost every single open sandbox game has some sort of crib or place to go. But there's a, this is one of the stores you can go in. It's called Ponsonby. How you pronounce that? Ponsonby's?
Yeah, that would be my best guess.
And it says Portola Drive. Or Portola Drive, alright. So that must be the name of the street it's on. And this is probably equivalent to the nice dress shop in Grand Theft Auto 4 in Algonquin, the middle island, with the Perseus dress places. So yeah.
And strip malls.
And then right here you have it looks like Trevor's truck, and you have like stores and stuff. They even did us the favor of making it so realistic of putting like sand and stuff on the
Yeah.
thing. It's pretty cool.
Make it look like the wind's blowing.
Yeah, which is really cool. But just to let you guys know, in Call of Duty, there's fishes swimming away from you, so there's no comparison to that. But right here you have some sort of yellow truck or car. I just want to cover that. It looks like an old-fashioned car.
Yeah, it looks old styled.
Yeah. And then it goes right here to this ghetto under bridge view of a bunch of drunk.
You got the graffiti in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You have this and stuff. Have some homeless people. Have some tents and stuff. So they even did us the favor of doing stuff under bridges. Like, come on, that's pretty cool.
Urban decay and untouched wilderness.
Alright, so they just confirm untouched wilderness, which means there is nature preserves in this game, and that's pretty cool. Like, I don't think there's any nature preserves in any of the Grand Theft Autos yet. Was there? Was there?
I don't think so. Not that I can recall.
That's just great. I mean, if you look at this view, it's not just a small little area. Look at all this. It's like It's like Africa. Like, it has all of this free open, for this wildlife. So I'm guessing this is where mostly all the hunting's gonna take place for like the actual activity for hunting. Excuse my stupid chair, it's really annoying. And then we have this beach. This is the first time I've ever seen a beach look this realistic in any game.
And don't forget about the jet ski.
Yeah, the jet ski I'm not really impressed with. The animation looked pretty dumb. Like, it looked pretty fake to me. But, who cares? It's again, it's away from the city. So there's a whole nother part to this place, of course. And over here there's some sort of bridge. And there's a bunch of palm trees, and there's a huge amount of area right here covering like the actual beach side, so like the sand and stuff. And there are people on the beach, so that's even a lot more realistic because they have pedestrians visiting the beach. Like, that's really cool.
Beaches and backwoods.
backwoods guys on
Four-wheelers.
on these. Yeah, 4-wheelers. Pretty cool.
The sublime and the ridiculous.
I'll go back to that picture. That's really cool looking. I think there's two guys walking down here.
Looks like hikers, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can go hiking in this game and get like money or something for it. You see some sort of bridge. A lot of mountainous areas.
The sublime and the ridiculous.
Alright, so we have like these characters dressed up and stuff, and they're like cheering. So this looks like there's going to be some
It's
sort
like an
of
entertainment arena.
yeah. That's really cool, and they have some sort of like Chinese testament right there.
Yeah, like
Great.
Halo-looking character in the background.
Yeah. And then we have some sort of rich guys with suits and stuff walking around with like city buildings in the background. Look at the amount of detail on these city buildings. Like, wow.
Like the shades and
And-
shadow.
Yeah.
Hypocrisy.
You tell me exactly what you want, and I will.
Before he finishes this, if you notice, there's a really nice looking car right there.
Looks like the Ford GT.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wasn't really gonna say that because I didn't want to know. I don't want to, but that's what I'm thinking. There's like a cool. I mean, I know I'm talking about a lot about detail and stuff, but if you look at the detail right here, I mean, all these books and stuff like that, it's just, oh my god.
Very
And right here, you can even read the print on this newspaper. And that's cool. Like coffee mug, some sort of sticky note. And if you compare this to the GTA 4 sculpting of the face, it's a lot more better. Like sculpting of GTA 4 faces was just terrible. Like the teeth were yellow, the hair was just looked like a bunch of pixels combined together. It was terrible.
carefully explain to you why it cannot be. What?
And then the animations.
Yeah.
So what we doing here?
Alright, so it looks like we're not in a rich place. It looks like we're in some sort of, looks like Trevor's place, or at least Franklin's place, because there's like a knife right here, and like beer bottles.
It looks
and
more like a ghetto place.
yeah, like there's pizza boxes and worn down stuff in here. If my guess, I would vote Trevor's place, but
Or Franklin.
yeah, that's what it's either one of these two. Trevor lives in a trailer, so I don't really know. I think it's his now. I think about it, because he lives in a nicer place than he does, and there's like a lot of detail in this place. Even like dirt on the like right there. I don't know if it's a table or if that's the rug.
We're working, amigo.
For the first time, the game features not one,
Look at that explosion! Like, oh my god. Which one to take in the view? Make sure I'm not missing anything. It would not really.
3 would-be heroes.
So now what?
Michael, a once
No, look at that detail. Like,
Just the legs. Like it
Not the
actually
legs.
looks like real legs.
yeah. Look at the couch. I mean, the remote, everything.
successful
The background.
The pillows.
bank robber,
Yeah.
and now less successful family man.
You know, you're a real asshole.
What did you just say to me?
Stop it!
This guy's fat.
You're ruining my yoga!
Franklin, a hun-
This guy's on a bike, so might be saying something. Might be like a gang meet or something. This might be some sort of gang emblem. And this is welcome back. Missed you. So that might mean something. This looks like it's a building in construction right here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And if you look at the map, there's looks like Franklin or something, and right here might be Michael, and then there's a question mark like an unknown contact again. But if you go back to this construction building, it might be a real life like situation where they're building it. Like when you beat the game, it might be complete. Like that'd be awesome.
street hustler convinced
Street hustler. Okay.
he's surrounded by morons.
We can't repo the assets of a dead man, big sitting cheap asshole.
And then there's Trevor.
Let me go.
The less said about him, the better.
I don't understand what. Get out of that
Introducing
thing.
3 lead.
You know.
So you got the
Alright,
helicopters, and the blimp in the background.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be able to drive blimps. And then there's that construction building again.
And then now you got the crane in the view, like you can actually
Yeah.
see it.
And then right here, they're even putting detail on top of the buildings. Like they didn't do that. They didn't do that really good job in Grand Theft Auto 4. They would put like catwalks and stuff.
Yeah.
That's about it. But yeah, and each building's like a different shape. In Grand Theft Auto 4, they were all just like, you know,
They're more
regular
square.
polygons. Yeah, they were just regular polygons.
Characters transforms both the narrative into one inner.
This guy's like wearing specialized heat gear, so I'm guessing this is Michael. Well, actually, I think this is Michael because I think this is with the part where he jumps in the window. We have Trevor driving a helicopter, which might mean something. Never would have thought this guy would be the guy driving a helicopter, but you know. But this helicopter looks really nice, like, you know. Got another crane. Even this might right here. I was looking at this last night. This little camera or light. I mean, maybe in Grand Theft Auto 5 you might be able to control like a camera or light like they did when you got like five stars on you in Grand Theft Auto 4. How they would get a spotlight on you from a helicopter.
Woven story and the structure of individual missions. Players can cut between.
I don't know what that gun is. It looks like a Desert Eagle. This guy looks like he's holding a 9mm right here, and the detail and everything in the back. You can even see the mountains in the back and stuff. Plant.
Vantage points.
Yeah, Michael.
Use a little backup here.
And from one.
And another thing we could talk about is that you can change your characters, but there's 4 slots, so there has to be more than Michael, Franklin, Trevor. I think there has to be someone else at least. What do you think?
I think there's a 4th hidden character that they have not announced yet.
Maybe you get to like get a character, like you get to find somebody.
Yeah, you
like,
get to unlock it.
Yeah, something like that. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, if they didn't tell you yet. Because when I first heard about Trevor, Michael, and Franklin, I thought it was gonna be like how they had it in Grand Theft Auto 4, how there was content. Like there was a whole storyline for Michael, or a whole storyline for Nico, and then a whole storyline for Trevor, or a whole storyline for, you know, Luis. Like how they had like downloaded content. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, like with Lost in the Dam.
Yeah, like all that. Like I never knew that they would have it like this, like all combined in one campaign.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And I also heard for Xbox 360 you need 2 discs for the Xbox 360, and for PlayStation 3 you need 1 disc, and for the Xbox One you're gonna need 1 disc, and PlayStation 4 you need 1 disc. So
High octane moment to another.
whoa.
Octane moment.
Right here. It gives you special, like stamina, shooting, strength,
It's either
stealth.
like the character stats.
Yeah, like that's awesome. They never had that before. And right here it says 83 days on the missing character. So.
To another.
And he's holding a nice looking sniper rifle right here. And if you look over here, like in the background, look at all this stuff right there. That's a lot of stuff. This has to be a huge map.
Gotcha.
Looking on the map, you can see the crib again. He's using a PlayStation 3 for this one. And if you look on the map,
You can see
looks
the
like
enemies.
yeah, like you can see the enemies and stuff. And then it says north.
He's got support!
Then you got the ammo at the top right.
Oh yeah, let's check that out again. Oh yeah, ammo right up here. I didn't catch that. And if you were watching closely, you could see this red thing moving. So it might have something to do with like pressure or like movement or something. What do you like? Maybe like the bullet movement, where how like if it's gonna go like left or right. Maybe affected like why wind or something. I don't know.
He's got support!
Notice that.
And there's hit markers, just in case you guys haven't noticed.
Get us out of here! Roger that!
This helps to give missions new levels of diversity and intensity.
The explosion.
That was sexy. Alright, this is my favorite part. I don't know what it is, but this is the first time I've ever seen anything with any game that had to do with medical marijuana. You've never seen that before.
I just now noticed that.
If you look, there's a pot leaf, so that's how you know. And it says medical, so it's medical marijuana. It's not legal, but it says pipe shop, pipe shop. And if you read more, I can't really tell what it says. Multi-inbred water
I see
pipes.
bubblers at the bottom.
Yeah, so that's probably like a bong.
Does it
right,
say
bong right
vaporizer?
there. Yeah, this is like that's definitely a bong right there. Yeah, it says vaporizers.
I see
and-
pipes in the
yeah,
middle
pi-
one.
Right there. But that's that's just funny. Yeah.
Damn.
And the wardrobe for the people that are on the streets, like, it's just what they're probably gonna do is they're gonna have it change for every single character, or like I mean every single biome.
Yeah.
So like the city, like the tropical part, is going to be like strictly like swimsuits and like light clothing, but Trevor's wearing like these baggy clothes. I don't know why.
When not on a mission,
It looks like a clothing shop right there.
the use of 3 lead characters also
So this probably Franklin Marie, Michael, and then there's an S again. I wonder what that is. And you can see Franklin's special right here. So he has a lot of stamina, and it's probably subject to change like every time you play a mission or something. So it's probably not gonna stay like this. Shooting, strength, stealth, flying. He's bad at flying. He's bad at stealth. He has a lot of strength, like I predicted. His shooting isn't that good. His stamina's great. Driving's amazing. Lung capacity, half and half. So he's pretty well.
allow for a touch of voyeurism, as you can drop in at any moment and
If you go back, you can see how big this map is.
for a touch
Watch
of
how big this
voyeurism.
map is. Ready? Just
As you can drop in at any moment
That's a huge
and find
map.
out what your new friends have been up to as they go.
right here we have some sort of Audi-looking vehicle. I recognize that vehicle from anywhere. I love Audis. We have a huge-looking house with a lot of detail put into it, so it's probably Michael's house.
About their days.
Jeez, Pop. Too much more of that, and maybe I
Detail on
won't be
bikes,
dead by
different kind
35.
of bikes.
I feel like it's
Now we have
even the vehicles change in this biome. Like, oh my god. Looks like we have that cam again where you can go in like third person or whatever.
oh, the different view cam. Yeah.
And like if you look at the helicopter, these helicopters in this game look a lot more lightweight and more better. And the police cars look a lot more realistic than they did but that's only because Liberty City was, based off of New York City. So that's why the vehicles are a lot more different than these.
Yeah.
The world is not only
Right here, this is probably the bridge that separates from the desert to the city. So that's what my guess is. And we have a plane of some sort right there. Can't tell what kind of plane that is. This all looks like amazing. Like, oh my god. You have a tractor right there. Some more. A lot of cop cars chasing after you.
huge. It's packed with a vast array of things to see and do.
Right there, this is most likely one of my favorite things about this game. I've always loved car driving. I don't know about you, Eddie, but this is probably one of my favorite things about open sandbox games is driving cars. And when you get to customize it, it's just amazing. Like customize your own car. And I always loved that. That's why I always liked Saints Row, because you had so much customization you could do.
And then you can even customize the license plate.
Yeah, like that's, and in Grand Theft Auto 4 you couldn't do that. You couldn't do any of this. Like it's just all like,
You just went to the paint and spray and hope you got the color
Yeah.
you wanted.
Yeah, like that was just crappy. Like you couldn't even choose what color you wanted, and it was just suckish. And right here, this guy had $1,113,000. Wait, no, that's 100. That's 113. Yeah, my God.
And at
That's
the
a
bottom
lot.
left, you can see all the specs for the car.
Oh, that's sweet. Speaking of specs, I hope they have some sort of thermometer, or not thermometer, but like meter, so you can see how fast you're going. I've always wanted that in Grand Theft Auto.
Cars to
There's a lot of tires. Like, all these tires look so cool, too.
customize. Planes to fly.
Oh. Saw a train right there. It looks like an Amtrak train of some sort. This plane looks pretty... I think this is the first Grand Theft Auto where you can drive planes, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. And then, whatever
Looks
that
like you
is
got
up there.
another plane up there.
Yeah. God.
Close.
Now we're at our dress shop.
The wardrobe.
Yep. My God. And I hope they did a lot more, because the dress shops in Grand Theft Auto 4 were kind of crappy. I didn't really like them. There wasn't a lot of clothes. There wasn't a lot of good clothes in there, and all the clothes made what's his name? They made all the characters look fat. It was disappointing.
To buy. Sports to play.
Golf.
Golf.
And he's like, "Oh my God, I love golf." I was just like, "Oh." But yeah, they have new activities to do. So like they have golf, hunting, tennis, biking. Like this is amazing, and it's so realistic. Like they not only they put activities in it, but they put so much more detail in it.
Nirvanas to pursue.
Yoga.
Oceans to dive. Animals to spot, hunt, and be hunted by. Freaks to watch, meet, and befriend.
Get the hell out of here!
Bounties to hunt. And on and on.
How have you been?
Oh, simply wonderful.
She's on some sort of dating website.
And you?
Somewhere stuck between joyful and peachy.
Looks like we got a Chrysler or a Dodge Charger right
There's
there.
also been a huge focus on mechanics in the game.
Right here we have a new weapon system. People say we've been taking this from Saints Row 3 or whatever, but this looks nothing like Saints Row 3. Saints Row 3 had a smaller thing right here, and like about that. Had like you can tell like the sniper rifle and the shotgun. Like there's a bunch of stuff that they didn't have on Saints Row. Have you ever played Saints Row, Eddie?
No, I have not.
Ooh, it's a great game.
Never been a Saints Row fan.
Oh, it's too bad. But yeah, this looks like if you look right here, it looks like some sort of heavy LMG gun, and this looks like an assault rifle, a grenade launcher, pipe bomb, pistol, shotgun, and sniper rifle, and then there's a punch, and then right here there is a parachute. But yeah, the ammo looks like there's not much ammo in this, so. And it tells you up here ammo and, damage, fire rate, accuracy, range, etc.
To make every aspect as fun and fluid as it is broad.
Oh my God, this is... this looks so
Driving.
cool. Oh my God. Not only this is an Audi, but there's a spoiler on it, which is amazing. Like, you can customize spoilers and everything. And right here, there's like some sort of cinema, like a movie theater or something.
Everything from driving and shooting.
Looks like you have more control over the driving as well.
Yeah, like if you saw that, he was juking everything.
Everything from driving and shooting
And then there's
to tennis and bike riding. Feels fun and responsive.
Yeah, for driving.
However, alongside all of this leisure, people also have to take care of business. For all their
looks like this is Franklin's motorcycle, or Franklin's, not Franklin's. This is Franklin's motorcycle. This is Michael's car, which is an Audi, whatever. And right here we have Trevor's truck.
pretensions, these men are dangerous thieves.
It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck to sack.
To survive, they have to set up and pull off a series of increasingly audacious heists.
Gentlemen, some plans for your attention.
The player sets these
So the whole new thing about the mission system in this game is that you can choose whatever you want to do. So that's really cool.
up themselves, then decides
Oh, and by the way, that also means that um, there is like they had to do so much more scripting, and they had to do so much more dialogue and everything, because like there's going to be different situations for each everything you choose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome.
how they execute them, and with whom.
There's two ways I see of doing this. We go in
this.
smart.
I think this is my favorite part of it. Where you can choose the
We
way
go
the
in
mission
loud
goes.
and dumb.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment. Please don't make me ruin all the great work your plastic surgeons have been doing.
After the take is divided, you decide what to spend your money on.
There's
Anything
tattoos
from
and
sensible investments like tattoos and fast cars to risky ventures like stocks and Los
You get on
Santos real
websites.
estate. And then there's Grand Theft Auto Online, which we will show you properly soon.
Oh my god.
And then you got the jet at the very end. The jet
mean-
just flying by.
If you ask me, this is most likely making me like have a seizure right now. This looks amazing. I've always loved flying, so helicopters and, you know, planes and stuff have always been a part of me. And when it comes to a jet, it's just amazing, especially in multiplayer when you can just go around blowing people up. They've never really had that in open sandbox games. They had it in Battlefield, and I think that's the only good game that they had this kind of stuff in.
And it looks like there's some kind of missiles on there. I wonder if you're going to be able to fire those.
Yeah. I mean, they had this in Saints Row, but they didn't actually have jets. They had these marine kind of planes that had a minigun that you couldn't control and really crappy missile launching. You know, bad missile launching. And the physics in this game looks a lot better than any other game.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So, yeah. So this game looks amazing. So, I guess now it's opinion time, right?
Yep.
So, we've seen a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure from this gaming trailer, if I had to rate the game already from a 1 to a 10, I give it a 9. What would you?
I would give it a 10. All the
The only
way.
the only reason I'm giving a 9 is because, what's it called? They... Actually, no, I'm going to change it to a 10. Because I don't feel like explaining why it should be a 9, because it's hard to explain, so I'll just say 10. How's that? Alright, so we've seen a lot of activities, and if I had to say my favorite activity, it's probably going to be hunting.
Same here.
And my favorite character is probably Franklin. So,
I'd go with Franklin as well.
and my favorite thing about the game so far that I saw was probably the unlimitation. Like, it doesn't look like there's any kind of limitation to this game, which is my favorite thing about games, when there's not a lot of limitation. A lot of limitation is not fun. That's why I don't like Call of Duty, because there's so much limitation. You can't swim, you can't drive vehicles, you can't move things, you can't do anything in the game. Like, it's just so boring. All you do is going around, rushing around, trying to kill people in unrealistic ways, quick scoping, stuff like that. It's just, oh my god. So if I had to compare this game to any other game, like, compare this to another amazing game, I would have to say Battlefield 4. So it's either this game or Battlefield 4 that would, you know, get my approval or whatever, like, whatever I have to buy first. What about you? What do you think of the game?
I like everything about it so far from what I've seen, really. But I still think there can be some improvements, really. But I think this game is at the top of my list right now.
I could probably say the same thing. And they said the average time they've been working on this was about 9 years.
Wow.
So they released this after releasing almost 2 Grand Theft Autos. So they've been working on this for a while. So they might be working on like a Grand Theft Auto 7 right now, like, we don't know. But yeah, I guess this is about the end of the video. The video breakdown on Grand Theft Auto. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy this, make sure you like the video. If you guys want our opinion on something, or you want to just ask us something, please just comment something in the comment section below. And if you guys want anything else, like any other breakdowns of any video games, just ask us, and etc. And if you think other people could watch this video and get something out of it, please favorite the video. And it's been Mr. Eddie and me, Yeti Edits here, and I'm out. Peace, guys.
See you later.
And